From the Global Washington Conference in Seattle, Washington, it's the 10th anniversary. I'm Stan Emmert. Kari Vigerstol from the Nature Conservancy. Just tell us in very general terms what the Nature Conservancy does.
The Nature Conservancy works on protecting all life on Earth, so for protecting nature for people and for nature's sake.
When you say protecting all life on Earth, I mean everything from the tiny amoeba to the elephant?
Mostly from about the soil microbes to the elephant, yes.
You have a specific focus there, right?
I do, yes. I focus on protecting fresh water. So working on our lakes, rivers, groundwater aquifers. So that part of that ecosystem is what my team focuses on.
What's different about that, or what's special about that?
I mean, I think the most important thing about water ecosystems is that they run through all of our other ecosystems and cities and communities. And so it connects different communities. It connects people to the ecosystem, and we can't live without water. So to me, it's one of the most important things to work on.
You mentioned a story before we started about biking across Africa to raise money for water causes. Can you tell us about your bike trip?
Sure, yeah. So I biked with Tour d'Afrique and my college roommate, actually. We biked for 2.5 months across 7 different countries, and we used that opportunity to raise money for Water First, which is a Seattle-based organization. And that money we raised, which was $15,000, went to establish a well in Ethiopia.
Was it an easy trip for you?
I wouldn't say easy. It was amazing and beautiful and a lot of fun, but it was hard. Yeah, getting up every day and biking. We biked about 65, 70 miles a day on average. Yeah, so it was.
So if we were to draw a little map, where'd you start and where'd you end up?
I started in Addis Ababa and ended in Windhoek in Namibia. And my old roommate, she started in Cairo and ended in Cape Town. Yeah.
Being a dad, the very first thing I would think of is, how are you safe? How were you safe?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we did have some challenges with security, but for the most part, it's amazing how the communities we rode through, being on a bike is very sort of accessible in terms of connecting with people as you go through the communities. But we did in certain places have local community members act as sort of guards of our camp, because we had a camp of people.
So it was a successful trip?
It was a really successful trip, yeah.
Now let's talk about successes of Nature Conservancy. What are the successes that you're experiencing? And perhaps the next question then is, what are the successes yet to be?
Right. So one of the strategies I work on at the Nature Conservancy are called water funds. So we're basically connecting big water users like cities to the places where their water comes from, and ensuring that we can help secure that water through protecting those wetlands, forests, and other natural areas where that water comes from, so that water is cleaner and more reliable for those water users. So we've had great success with that strategy. We have about 35 of those around the world, and we have 40 plus in design at this time.
Oh.
Yeah. So
what do you need to make it fully successful?
So I think one of the reasons I'm here at the Global Washington Conference is that we want to make sure that we're not only protecting that water source, but that water security is actually getting to the people that need it. So a lot of the organizations here at Global Washington work on that piece of the puzzle. So make water access, sanitation, those other attributes that contribute to full water security of individuals and households. So that's one thing that I'm working on, is how do we connect that sort of the source to the people. We work on that source to where the intake might be, but the kinds of organizations that are here, some of the organizations work on that other piece of the puzzle. So we want to work more closely with those kinds of organizations and make sure that we're together, we're actually ensuring a water secure future for people.
Kari, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Great talking with you.